guys, and welcome back to another video with me, Eagle Eye. We will be doing another new series, BioShock 2. Now, I've already played the first one, so I had an idea of if I would like the series, and since this is pretty similar, I thought I would give this a shot as well. I have started somewhat of the game to make sure it worked, but we'll be starting anew anyway. I'm going to have it a little bit brighter because, well, it's easier. And yes, I played the first one. I might... Do you know what? Let's just go for it. Hard difficulty, whole way through. Let's just go for it. But anyway, the first time I played through this just to see how it was going, I got up to like the first mini boss, like this mechanized injection needle looking thing, but I didn't fight it very much. So I basically got that far, very, very close to the beginning if you've played it, as you know what actually happens in BioShock 2. As far as I know, though, I am playing as some sort of Big Daddy, which looks kind of like a crossover between the Rosie and the Bouncer model.
Look, Daddy, it's you.
The little sisters obviously look better in this one.
Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Yeah, that's us. We seem to have sort of a chain hanging from our neck or scuba helmet. I don't know what that's about. Drinking blood-filled plasmid. Great.
More angels, Daddy. This way.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
Come with us, little girl.
Ooh.
You want some, big guy?
Huh.
Bigger they are, harder they are! Get out of here, freak!
Huh. Whoa. Yeah, I want to put... Who designed that plasmid?
He's perfectly safe now.
Is it Fontaine?
This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet.
She looks kind of like the doctor in charge of the plant life at Rapture,
Now,
doesn't she?
Take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
Uh-oh. So, we have our, I guess, new villain. And we start by shooting ourselves in the head. Now, what I do know is this does take place after the first adventure, in Rapture with, actually I can't remember the main protagonist's name. Interesting.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I know that so far from an audio recording I found when I was testing the game out. So, what I find very irritating in this is the fact that my melee weapon seems to be fuel powered, so even my melee weapon is not free of needing ammunition effectively. Although I don't think I've ever depleted it, so I have no idea how quickly I lose the power to use the drill. Just a lot better than the... Alright, we lose it quite quickly. It is a lot more powerful than the wrench, of course. Don't we look impressive?
Lesson 1, mop jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
Probably would be a bit scary though, to see someone just throwing lightning out of the palm of their hand. Right. One 540. Hello. There we go. So, what's this one say?
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
Alright, I'm going to try and get as many of the audio logs, diaries as possible, because they, well, helps with the storytelling, and frankly, I think it would actually give me more to talk about. Because a lot of the time with these series that drag on a bit, as you probably might know if you've seen some of the other ones, I run out of things to talk about or say.
See the flowers we... Father!
Uh-huh. I've always wondered though, how the hell they were supposed to be able to get top of those. They look like they're made of metal.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better. Daddy!
Huh. Okay. But before we go anywhere, I'm just going to grab all the stuff I can. Same thing that the first game teaches you, it's to be as resourceful as you can. Come soon to come find me. Yeah. I wonder if this is all in his head or if this is actually written down here. I'm tilting towards the first of the two though. I do apologise if I missed something, because I swing the camera around and just miss like something lying on the ground or something sitting on a desk or sofa somewhere.
Lord of gods. I saw it written there. I saw it.
Goodbye.
Outrage!
Ah, I guess I picked it up. Oh well. Got anything good on you? Okay, that hurt me. Huh. And there's the good old wrench from the first game.
Ah, at last a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
Okay. I guess they had more uses than looking after little sisters. And also, I think we'll get an answer to what that gun was they used in the first
To
game.
my daughter, Eleanor. Soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor. Yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Okay. I don't think I'm regretting my decision for the highest difficulty yet. But yeah.
This is Dr. Sophia Lau with a message for the people. Remember, you are I am back in Rapture after so many years. The little ones I rescued are grown up and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
Okay, so Andrew Ryan, that doctor fellow, whose name I've forgotten as well, sorry, that did all the experiments with the Big Daddies, the Little Sisters, well, no, not exactly the Little Sisters, but definitely the Big Daddies and the main character of the game, the first game. this woman, who's the one we're fighting right now, he looks like the one who was the mad performer, wasn't he? This is the one who was just on the radio. Don't know if I can remember this guy. Anyway, so continuing. I'm not missing anything, am I? A dispense from the corner. A syringe on a bench. Nope. Oh, okay then. Oh. Oh. There we go. So what is this? Rivets. This is a rivet gun. Okay, that makes sense. The Big Daddy outside. I never understood why they were all called Big Daddies, but you've got the Rosie or Rossi model, and then you've got the Bouncer model. Oh well. So, alcohol.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Huh. So, of course, there's somehow still residents here that are driven mad by the plasmids. And also, is this an entirely different part of Rapture that just you didn't enter in the first game? Or was this woman hiding out the whole time with the... Oh, hello.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Big sister? Hi? Whoa. Yeah, this doesn't seem like such a good idea. Okay. It ran away. That was a bit tougher than I was expecting.
To steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
The Rapture family? What rubbish is this woman spouting?
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. She deems it necessary to chide me for working thoughts dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of burying my child, I am given pause. Till now, I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Huh. Okay. That's a version of Andrew Ryan we didn't hear from the first one, was it? Slightly confused Andrew Ryan from the sound of it. Okay, here we go. Probably should save at this point because, well, who knows what will happen. It was a bit of a struggle to defeat that thing the first time. Will be reborn in the cold womb of the ocean. Okay, here we go. Oh crap. And I thought I was being smart by getting on a table. Am I gonna have to fight this thing underwater? No, I don't think so. I don't seem to have a breathing meter. I have got a scuba mask after all, so. Anything useful? Anything floating around?
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
What kind of Big Daddy is that? Huh. What's this? Fuel? Yeah, it's just fuel. Don't know why I can't use it. Maybe I've got all the fuel I need for my drill. Well, it certainly is pretty down here. Certainly some sort of scenery that we didn't get in the first game. Quite nice. Ah. Right then. I still wonder how the hell did they manage to build Rapture down here with no one noticing? Okay, I'm too heavy for an updraft, I guess. Okay then. Interesting. Just has the air locking sort of system. we've got this, still kind of an airlock system, but it's more like a regular lock with the water level coming and going rather than simply a security between two chambers in case one floods. Would be nice if you did that before I clicked. Well,
Herr
continue.
Delta. You arrive as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Oh good, so we'll get to know some stuff about ourselves. Maybe I should keep the drill. Oh my god! Why the hell did it not let me fill up with fuel? Seriously. What was the point of having a fuel filler station out there if I couldn't use it? How can I pick these things up? Right, if I checked every locker. Because goddamn, I'll need it. After all that, we've only got a little bit more oil. Fuel. That's it.
I'll take 3. Making a family's natural. You gotta fight just to do nature down here.
Hello.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Uh-huh. Hacking dart? Hacking tool? The hacking tool. Press fire as a machine to subvert them to your side. Ah, so instead of the hacking system, now we've got a hacking gun. Hacking dart. At least it tells me what I can use it on and what I can't. That's good. Okay. Use it on this. To hack a machine, press it to stop the needle on the green section on the white will give you a nasty shock. Ah! So this is the new hacking disc. Okay. I must say I don't like this one as much. It doesn't seem as challenging. And might get a bit annoying in a rush. Oh well. What do the blue bars mean? Alarms? Hacking security bots are friendly and will attack your enemies. Get a blue bonus while hacking to upgrade their damage. Oh, so that's what the blue one does. Okay, I'll know for next time. Okay then. You mind? Okay, so I can't. Oh, I don't have to stay with it. Okay. Access the blue burns will hack with first a kit. Okay. Oi! Stay away!
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self.
We reject the tyrant.
Huh.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the Cheka police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
Okay. Some sort of psychiatrist doctor who's either started to think or had people thinking that they needed religion and law and stuff like that back in Rapture, from what I can gather. I'm actually struggling to hear these recordings a slight bit because, well, I'm wearing headphones, and to make sure I can be heard well through the microphone, I've got to turn it up, which would be too loud for my ears. That doesn't seem like it was supposed to do that.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
Sure.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Okay. Right. What just happened? I was not supposed to win that battle then. Okay. It seems to be following quite a similar sort of storyline to the first game. Remember that first bit when you just get out of the...
Now you know of the enemy we share. Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
Okay. Yeah, what was it? Neptune's Bounty. Andrew Ryan set some people after you and you go through the first airlock to escape them. But if anyone's actually bothered to stand and wait for them to bust through the glass, they never do. In this one, they do bust through the glass and set the place on fire, then you fall through the floor. A butterfly? Made of hands. Alright. So... anything I can pick up? No? Alright then.
Careful. Security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Okay. I guess we, okay. Little bot, why are you not shooting? Shoot! Thank you. Okay. Okay, do I have any melee attacks at all that don't... No, I don't. Okay, so I have to be a little bit more careful in this one to keep an eye on ammunition and to keep everything in line. Otherwise I can't attack at all. Was that the droid or just a fish? Went past the window. Oh well. Bingo, bingo. Alright then, so... What?
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Okay. So there's a plasmid here. Ah. Okay. Telekinesis again.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems that the little tutorials are the same as always. But there's also one other little trick this has, which probably everyone knows, unless you played the game, that you can use it to actually pull things towards you, and then you can pick them up normally. Can I do something with this? Ah, so I can practice. I don't need the practice.
Ellen, he's up topside now, eyeballing with all the can girls. And if anybody gets with him, he's got the bomb.
Ta-da!
There would be no rapture without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship
I
coach.
do hate sometimes that happens.
Personal bathyspheres are all
It catches on just the tiniest bit of
My
railing or
rails
on the
only
floor
connect the
when you
oldest
throw
parts
it
of
and
Rapture
blows
now.
up in your face.
And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though.
It's interesting this keeps
This
playing.
private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
Right, so this time pick up, aim straight as possible. And there we go. Hopefully they've got some good stuff on them. Oh, man. Huh. Okay. That's not a lot of rivets, is it? Especially if I'm relying on them, so that's not actually a lot. Maybe it'll make more sense as to get more weapons. Was it just me or did that sound Yeah, I thought that door sounded funny. It's also a little confusing of where you actually need to go here, because there seems to be just a lot of directions to go all at once.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
Huh. This is a lot easier once you get into the rhythm of it. And you don't have to stand still, but then it doesn't pause the game for you to do it, so you have to defend yourself while the hacking is going on. So, I don't know. Better or worse? You decide. Frankly, it's probably going to get boring a lot quicker, but probably will be easier in the long run. How's my drill looking? Pretty damn empty still. Well, it's not actually empty, but it's pretty close.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Huh. That is... I guess I'll just have to review all of these recordings again myself at a later date, because I'm finding it a little hard to piece them together at the moment. It seems Ryan and this woman called Sophie Lamb, wasn't it? I'm just going to call her Mrs. Lamb for ease of conversation. So Mrs. Lamb and Ryan seem to be having a bit of a heated discussion about the future of Rapture. So, where was she? First game.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
Okay, but you don't tell me how to get around this. Thanks. Oh yeah, huh. Oh!
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Right.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos. all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
I thought that was in the green. Okay, mind. Okay, the blue while hacking drops a free item. Okay, cool. And it's the one item I didn't actually need. Since this is how I hack most of the time, yeah. There we go. And if I come back this way, I'll just grab ammo of both types. So my drill's up to full power now. Ah, is there a little one up here? Hang on. Lamb will lead the way. Frankly, lambs are always led to the slaughter, in my opinion, and findings, but maybe Rapture is a little bit backwards in that way. Anyways, so hello, come back here.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Okay, doing it. Oh, wrong one. Whoa. Come on, change. Fuck. Oh, come back here. Oh, fuck it, whatever. There must be a camera here that I missed. Or one of them is... Ah.
Someone knock?
Gotta stash myself!
Larger friendly... There we go. Okay, need to make sure I'm concentrating on what power I'm using. Alright then, so... Oh, come on!
Wrong.
You look like you're doing something, mate. Huh. Ah. Thank you very much. Okay. Now that we've got that all wrapped up, so any diaries, any stuff I missed? Nope. Ah, here we are. Okay, elevator. See ya.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Too late. Well, she's got to at least be 15 by now. Right, well, there we go. Special ammo, change ammo types, huh? Okay. Trap rivets, okay. Well, it's very interesting. But I think I'm going to leave it off here for today. Because I'm actually recording this quite late at night, and I'm pretty sure everyone wants to get to sleep and not hear me doing this all night. And we've got a decent length of recording. We found out quite a few things about ourselves. A very old, maybe prototype version of a Big Daddy. Bonded to one single child. And that child happened to be Mrs. Lamb's child as well, who was the one who got us to shoot ourselves in the head. Maybe she was the one who invented that plasmid. To be bound to one little sister and no other is certainly an interesting development, especially if you found out how the Big Daddies bonded to the little sisters in the first game. So, I'm going to leave it off here now. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.